Hello! In this video, I'll be showing you how to make different types of face shields using the available materials in your home or in your hospital, especially now that we are in a lockdown. Before I begin, let me explain to you the concept of this video. This video is strictly for temporary purposes only because there's just a shortage of getting hold of face shields to protect the frontliners from droplet infection. This video was also created taking into consideration that the whole Luzon is in extended quarantine, meaning we were not able to buy more supplies to make this DIY. So, I tried to use the least possible materials that you can use, and especially those that you can find in your home and in the hospital. So, let's get on with the tutorial. If you have acetate at home or old transparency film, another one is this one. You can have a plastic folder. Got this plastic folder, old plastic folder, and you can just remove this or you can cut it so that you'll have the clear part. Another way where you can get if you don't have acetate is you can use a mineral water bottle, and you can cut it using a template of a bond paper. So you just cut it and you have a shield, but acetate more ideal since this one has ridges, so there might be a problem with the vision. And when you cut this for the edges, usually it can cause cuts of your skin. So what I do is you can put tape on the side so that your skin can be protected from cuts and from cuts. So we'll be needing some acetate or plastic clear folder and some binder clips, and of course your eyeglasses. So you get your acetate. I'll be using acetate to all the demonstrations here because it's easier for me but you can use the other types of acetate or clear plastic that I've shown earlier. So from here, I'll just get a small binder alligator or binder clip, and then I'll just attach it into one of the handles. It's better if you put the binder clip closer to the lenses because it can prevent or it will not tag into your skin as well as into your hair. By the way, I did not invent the idea for this type of mask because I just found this online, and I just want to include this in this video to help as much as possible everyone. So this is what it looks like when worn. Now if you don't have binder clips, you can sandwich the eyeglass handles in between two tapes with the acetate, and then you just do it for the other side. And this is how it will look like. To clean this, you just have to remove the binder clips or the tapes that are attached to the handles, and then you just wipe it with any sanitation solvents that you have. For this second face shield, you'll have to put your N95 in the center of the acetate, and then using your stapler, you just staple the ends of the N95 mask into the acetate. Take note also that the bottom end of the acetate should be shorter compared to the upper end of the acetate. That way, your eyes would also be protected by the face shield. And then, you take the upper straps of your N95 and then attach it a little farther away from the previous stapler, closer to the end of the other end of the acetate. Both sides of the upper straps only. And this is how it will look like. For this third shield, you'll be needing a pentel pen and a puncher. So you place your surgical mask at the center of your acetate, and using your pentel pen, you mark with a dot on the four sides of your mask on your acetate where the strings are attached. After placing marks on the four sides, you now fold your acetate at the sides, and then using your puncher, you use the dots as a guide to where you will put the hole in your acetate. Let me just show you one more time, and you do the same for the other sides as well. So now you have a total of 8 holes in your acetate, and what you need to do is to cut in between the 2 holes. Now what I'm cutting here is the one with the original markings. If you cut this and you put your surgical mask straps there, you will have acetate directly in contact with your mask. If you want to have more space, then you have to put the strings in the more lateral side or more on the edge side of the holes. Or if you want more space pa, you just have to punch some more holes nearer to the edge of the acetate. So next, you put your surgical mask below the acetate. What you will do is to pull the strings from below up into the acetate. You do this for both sides of the surgical mask, and so you'll have 2 strings above, and then you just get a tape. You tape the slit that you've created earlier. You can use any tape for this one. I'm just using washi tape here, so just to show you where to put your tape. You do this for both sides, and this is how it will look like. If you want to clean this, you just have to remove the tape, and then you can slide the surgical mask out of it, and then you just clean it with your cleaning solvent. Please subscribe if you think this video is helpful. For this last mask is when you have the luxury of more materials available compared to the first 3 masks that I created. So for this mask, the materials that you will be needing are the acetate, the N95 mask that you have. You can have a tape, any form of tape from the hospital, or any ribbon if you have, or strings, and kitchen foam, and the usual scissors, pentel pen, and ruler. And if you have the luxury of glue gun, then that's also maybe even better. Okay, so first we look for the center of the acetate, and I measured my forehead. Mine is 20 centimeters. So here have 10 centimeters and another 10 centimeters. So that's our mark. And then we will get our kitchen foam. First, you have to measure how thick is the how thick is the width of the N95, no? So for this one, mga around here. So we will cut this using your scissors. So I made the mistake in the measurement in this video, but later you will find that I will cut the foam more in half so that it will be more comfortable to wear. So now that we cut that, we will now put a slit for your string. So depending on what you have, if you have a ribbon, you get the width of it around here. Just make it a little bigger. Okay, so yan yun. For the other side, same. The width of your same if you're using tape. Ganun din. So also about that size. Okay, so now that we have that, we all then cut this out. I don't have, so you don't have cutter in your hospital. Pero mas maganda kung cutter. So I'm doing this na without a cutter, since we're using less materials as much as possible. And then you can glue this already. Either you use glue gun or rugby or double-sided tape. So here I'll be using a glue gun. And then, if you have a ribbon, hindi kasi pangit tingnan, or does not look good, so you can put this ribbon here, and if you have a lot, you can just slit the ribbon. There. And then you can now use this, the ribbon. You can now use this to tie it on your head, and it will form a shape like that. Okay? It will form a shape. Or if you don't have a lot of ribbon, you can cut it shorter, and then you just tie this here. And then you tie it, you cut it here, and then you use the other half there. So it's cheaper, pero hindi siya ganun kaganda. And another way that we can use is to use another adhesive and string that we can do is to use tape. either a leukoplast, duropore, micropore, you can do it. So you measure half of your head, and that will be how long that you will cut this. So mine is 21 centimeter. So I'll just have this at 15, 30. So 30 centimeters. Put a little extra, and then you cut it. You make 2 of that, but the other one is shorter. So like that. And then what you can do is you get this sticky side up. You turn the foam above, and then you just slide this here. There, like that. And then for the longer end, this one, you get the other one, the same length, and then you just cover it like this. So this will not stick to your hair. Same for the other side. Okay, so for this one naman, you get this, and then stop this. Tapos, if you want to cover this one because of the glue gun, you can cover it with a tape para lang maganda tingnan. So this is how it looks when the foam is half of it. It's more comfortable. And if you want to extend more this to cover your ears, you just have to shorten the foam here, and it will mold there. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. There's a video which I will put in the description down below wherein you can make a DIY face shield using only tape and hairnet. So check out the video below.